York as former Titans corner Adoree Jackson is joining the Giants on a 3-year deal worth $39 million. This according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. Injuries limited the former first-round pick to just 14 games the past 2 seasons. Meantime, NFL Network's Mike Silver reports the Packers are trying to clear cap space to become more active in free agency by restructuring the contract of Aaron Rodgers. Silver adds that the terms changed in the deal could give an idea of Green Bay's long-term commitment to the quarterback. In other news, the Niners signed starting safety Jaquiski Tartt to a 1-year, while the Raiders gave new starting center Andre James a 3-year, $12 million extension. And the Colts are signing former Chargers starting left tackle Sam Tevy as a potential blindside protector for Carson Wentz. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
What's in store this week at your local Staples?
Bigger savings every day.
That's because Staples has just lowered their everyday prices on paper, pens, and markers.
Right now, a ream of Staples True Red copy paper is only $3.99.
Plus, select 5 packs of Sharpie markers and 4 packs of Expo Dry Erase for each just $3.99 every day.
Shop in-store or pick up curbside and save at Staples.
Limit 3. Curbside available at most stores. See staples.com. Ad for details.
The push to the 2021 NFL Draft is on, and it all starts with Pro Days. The top prospects from the top schools put to a final test. Get a glimpse of the next generation of NFL stars.
Devontae Smith-Kyle hits Zach Wilson. Score!
Everyone's watching, and NFL Network is here for it. Who will become a star on Pro Day and move up on Draft Day?
That's a touchdown for Justin Fields.
Pro Days, over 90 schools, all month long on NFL Network.
And we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXOL Centro. Gene, you look a bit windblown this morning.
Windblown, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we certainly have wind in the forecast, looks like, for the whole week.
Pretty much into the weekend.
Even into the weekend. Okay,
yes.
I hadn't looked that far.
Well, no, it'll be dying down by the weekend.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, and a traveler's advisory has been issued for Interstate 8. It's open, but it's advised you're going to hit some strong winds. You might want to be careful. And before you go, you might want to take some insurance so you can get a new paint job, right?
Yeah, or a new windshield or both.
Yeah. That has happened more than once, hasn't it?
More than once.
Okay. So anything else exciting going on other than the wind and what it's doing to people's allergies?
Well, boy, it's doing a lot of that.
Yeah.
I was up early this morning to have blood drawn, and the lady that so quickly and comfortably, I mean, boy, has she practiced a lot, drew my blood, and she was saying, man, this wind is driving my allergies crazy.
Yep.
So, what can I say?
Oh, well. And, I've been tested, I've been checked, and I was told by an allergist I may be the only person in Imperial Valley that is not allergic to Bermuda grass. And I'm basically not allergic to anything, but the dust gets me.
Well, we have plenty of dust, so you're allergic to a lot of things if it's dust.
Yep. Oh, well. Wow. Anyway, I was happy to hear I am not allergic to Bermuda grass, but then, hey, I've got St. Augustine at the house.
Yeah, then you don't have to worry about your allergies with St. Augustine.
Right.
Much better.
Okay, how about some birthdays today?
How about... There's an echo, I think. Yeah. How about some birthdays?
Yeah, okay. Singer Shaka Khan is 68. Actress Amanda Plummer, 64. Actress Catherine Keener, 62. Actor Hope Davis is 57. Actor Richard Grieco is 56. Actor Marin Hinkle is 55. Actor Kelly Perrine, 52. Actor Randall Park, 47. Actor Michelle Monaghan, 45. Actor Kerry Russell, 45. Actor Brandon Durden is 43. Gossip blogger Perez Hilton, 43. Actor Nicole Tom is 43. Okay, local birthdays. Got them coming up.
Did you know that most adults with autism are unemployed, and a major hurdle is the lack of job opportunities? That's why Autism Speaks is teaming up with Lee Container, the J. Donald and Laurel Lee Family Foundation Fund, and Delivering Jobs to create a more inclusive workforce in the U.S. Are you an HR professional, community leader, or business owner? Join us in creating a workforce where people of all abilities can contribute and thrive. To learn more, visit autismspeaks.org/employment.
We're celebrating our birthdays. Happy birthday, Alexis Torres, Carla Paradise, Cindy Aguilar, Jasmine Nicole Wilson, Kevin James Gastelum, Marilyn Hammond, Margarita Moreno, Mary Favila, Sarah Pittard, Tony Jimenez, Valerie Gonzalez, Adrian Ramos, Sofia Santana, and Karudi Weimer. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay.
Enjoy your birthday.
Yes, very much. Your windblown birthday. Don't have to worry about blowing out the candles. The wind will take care of that. Lit. Yeah. Kind of a natural effect there.
Natural. They made a movie out of that, I think. About a baseball player, The Natural.
Oh, The Natural, yeah. Robert Redford.
Yep.
Yeah, great movie.
It was a good movie.
Yep. And what was the name of the bat? Wonder Boy. The name of the bat.
That's right. Wonder
okay.
Boy. Up to that point, you'd have thought, well, this could be a true story. And then when they named the bat, you went, okay. Wonder Boy.
Well, you know, I think major league hitters probably have names for their bats. And I know they, okay, I don't want to use that bat anymore. I used up all the hits that were in it.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, no hits left in that bat. I'll find a new one.
Could be. I don't know.
Yeah. And if you have a Tony Gwynn bat, you're a lucky person. Tony Gwynn, unlike most Major League Baseball players, Tony Gwynn bought his own bats. And if one cracked, it was his. You know, the team couldn't give it away. He controlled that.
Well, I wonder what he did with all of them.
Well, I think they went on the market at a fair market price.
Fair market price? Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah. His wife, Alicia, very good at marketing.
Well, I was down by Tony Gwynn, what is it, Drive? Or
yeah, right by the stadium, right by Petco.
Stadium, yeah.
And I don't know if you saw, but some idiot walked into the elephant enclosure with his 2-year-old child.
Yeah. Heard all about that.
Yeah. At the zoo, not at Petco Park.
No, not at Petco Park.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, he's been charged with child endangerment.
Well, I think rightfully so.
I believe so, yes. Okay, are you ready for news?
News, we've got some.
We do.
A rash of graffiti. Don't like to hear that.
Well, Benadryl might help.
Okay. It's an allergy, sure.
Okay. It's a look at World and California news headlines right now, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News special report. We're expecting new information any moment now on the mass shooting at a Colorado grocery store. A news conference is scheduled to begin in Boulder after 10 people were killed when a gunman opened fire. Colorado Congressman Joe Neguse on CBS this morning.
It's devastating. It was a tough night for Boulder, for Colorado, for our country.
Vice President Kamala Harris.
It's tragic. 10 people going about their day, living their lives, not bothering anybody. A police officer who was performing his duties with great courage and heroism.
District Attorney Michael Dougherty with more on Eric Talley, father of 7.
He was, by all accounts, one of the outstanding officers at the Boulder Police Department, and his life was cut far too short as he responded to the shooting that was taking place at King Soopers.
Police have not released the identity of the suspect yet or a motive. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
California Headline News: as the state continues to increase COVID vaccination efforts, vaccine equity is being questioned as it relates to the state's black communities. Black residents reportedly only receiving 3% of vaccine doses, despite making up a larger portion of the population.
This actually is saving our lives. And so this is exactly the message that we're trying to send, is that bring the vaccine to the community, let the church, let the community actually do the work.
Jonathan Butler with the San Francisco African American Faith-Based Coalition, working to open more accessible vaccine locations, some in churches. The state's Employment Development Department having more website issues, but he's saying they haven't been able to get online or in touch with the office since Saturday. Assemblyman Jim Patterson wants answers.
How many times do we have to be faced with another set of failures by the EDD? Livelihoods are at stake, and the EDD here is failing once again.
Department's website down several times in recent months. Windy conditions in Southern California. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today.
We all know why gold can be a strong asset to your retirement plans. Here's why Valor Gold Group is the one to trust with your gold transactions. Gold and precious metals aren't just another investment tool or collectible. They've historically been a shield against financial unrest and global turmoil. The experts at Valor Gold Group have decades of experience, custom-tailored gold acquisitions to meet specific needs. Whether you're planning for the future or looking for the best value on collectible gold coins and bullion, more and more people count on Valor Gold Group. We'll help you open a gold IRA, funding it to suit your specific requirement, then rolling over your existing IRA into a metals-friendly IRA. It's easy to plan for the future when you've got the right people working with you every step of the way. Get started today with a free investor guide and free consultation. 800-218-6997. That's 800-218-6997 at valorgoldgroup.com. Investing, collecting, securing your retirement. 800-218-6997.
And it's page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, COVID numbers increase slightly. The numbers were released Monday morning. The county from the Imperial County Public Health Department. According to the latest report, active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County have gone up to 74 compared to 54 reported on Friday. Deaths attributed to the virus are now at 696, up from 688 reported Friday. There are currently 15 COVID-19 positive patients hospitalized in the county, 8 of them in intensive care. There are 4 ICU beds available in the county. The new case per 100,000 population has increased to 3.21 from the 2.61 previously reported. The positivity rate is up to 7.43% as compared to 5.56% reported on Friday. A car reported stolen in Los Angeles was recovered in Imperial County yesterday. The car was found underwater in the Coachella Canal near English Road. Local authorities worked much of the day getting the car out of the canal. The water level was lowered to expedite the recovery. An estimated 70 feet of chain link fence was damaged when the abandoned car careened into the canal. The incident remains under investigation. KXO News Time 742.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works. the works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Raleigh and El Centro, ready to serve.
County Board of Supervisors meeting the weekly meeting is today. Here's more on the story.
It is being held today. During the meeting, there will be 3 reports of examination presented by the Auditor Controller's Office. One will deal with the Imperial County Airport Facility Charge. Second one will be on the Imperial County Citrus Pest Control District. And the last one will be on the Imperial County Nyland Service Area Number 1 District. The meeting will begin with a COVID-19 update from the Public Health Department. County Librarian Crystal Duran will request establishing the 2021 County Fellowship Pilot Program with award package valued at $20,000 scholarship funds and full-time limited term employment of 18 months for each fellow. The supervisors will also hear a presentation on the Imperial Valley Wellness Foundation. Those interested can live stream the meeting, available on the county website. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
County road closure, Davis Road from State Route 111 to Beach Road. That closure is for until further notice. The reason for the closure, there is a sinkhole in the road. This edition of Local News, page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's time for page 2 of the local news with in-depth weather. All brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
The Imperial Valley College gym will switch from an alternate care site to a quarantine and isolation shelter. The local college gym has been in use as an alternate care site since the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now Imperial County, Imperial Valley College, and the state of California will transition the facility to a temporary shelter for COVID-19 positive and or individuals that have been exposed to the virus and otherwise would have no place to shelter or quarantine. The site is expected to be able to house more than 80 people and is expected to be operational by today. To protect the health and safety of those working and sheltering at the site, IVC's gym and surrounding areas will be off limits and blocked off from the public access. In other local news, sewer pipeline rehabilitation program is in the news. George Gale filed this story.
It was a 4-phase project. City of El Centro's design and installation of energy conservation and operational improvements project consisted of 4 measures. Measures focused on protecting the City of El Centro wastewater assets, implementing energy-saving infrastructure for the wastewater aeration process, and replacing an aging sanitary sewer collection system trunk main. The city says with the third measure, 3 measures completed, the 4th measure, sewer pipeline rehabilitation project, consists of replacement of 1,261 feet of trunk main, 300 feet of sanitary sewer service laterals, and 10 sanitary sewer manholes along the Imperial Avenue between Brighton Avenue and Barbara Worth Drive. The work is being conducted between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. so as not to impede on daytime traffic. Project is expected to be completed in April. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
Yuma, Arizona experiences a rash of graffiti. It happened over the weekend in the South Foothill neighborhoods. The Yuma County Sheriff's Office is investigating. They say the suspects used a gold-colored spray paint on multiple vehicles, causing several $1,000s in damages. The Sheriff's Office is reminding the public to report suspicious activity as it is happening. They are now asking the public to come forward with information they may have concerning the incident. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
Another weather disturbance is affecting the region today and will continue tomorrow. Precipitation amounts, if any, will be very light. High temperatures today will be cooler as well. Breezy to very windy conditions can be expected, especially in the Imperial and Yuma valleys. Another disturbance affects the region Thursday and Friday. There will be less potential for rain with this second feature and no real drop in temperatures. But strong winds and blowing dust are expected to affect the larger area Thursday. Much lighter winds anticipated Friday. Expect a warming trend over the weekend, with highs in the Imperial Valley rising from the low to mid-70s on Friday to the upper 80s by Monday. 78 our high yesterday, 55 the low. Wind gusts peaked at over 30 miles an hour overnight. Today sunny with a high near 74. West wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 55. West winds 15 to 20 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. There is a 10% chance of showers before 7 p.m. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 78. Northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. We have 60 degrees downtown, 59% relative humidity, wind out of the west at about 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Air quality throughout the Imperial and Mexicali valleys right now is good. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Last year was crazy. My hours were cut.
I was out of work for months. I need a better job.
At the Center for Employment Training, study for a career in construction or healthcare. Go to cetweb.edu. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, and we offer job placement assistance to graduates. All programs can be completed in under a year based on attendance. Go to cetweb.edu or call 760-592-0208 for CET. Work hard. Be strong.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NCAA basketball. Oregon. Well, Oregon upset Iowa, 95-80. The Ducks move on. Gonzaga continues to roll. They're unbeaten. They topped Oklahoma, 87-71. UCLA beat Abilene Christian, 67-47. It was Creighton out of Omaha, 72. Ohio, 58. Michigan beat LSU, 86-78. Florida State got by Colorado, 71-53. Alabama beat up on Maryland 96-77. And USC with another upset. They topped Kansas 85-51. We've got basketball. Yeah, well, we will. Coming back on Saturday with Sweet 16 action on AM 1230 KXO.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
Hall of Fame forward Elgin Baylor passed away at the age of 86. Baylor died of natural causes yesterday. Elgin was the love of my life and my best friend, according to wife Elaine. He considered one of basketball's greatest players. Baylor was an 11-time All-Star, 10-time All-NBA selection during his 14 seasons with the Lakers, first in Minneapolis, then in Los Angeles. NBA action last night. The Kings clobbered the Cavaliers 119-105. Thunder topped the Timberwolves 112-103. Hornets slipped by the Spurs 197. Jazz jumped all over the Bulls 120-95. Utah knows how to play the game. The Rockets rolled. They topped the Raptors 117-99. In overtime, the Grizzlies, they beat the Celtics 132-126. Bucks pounded the Pacers 140-113. And the Clippers, they beat the Hawks 119-110. The Atlanta Falcons and running back Mike Davis have agreed to a 2-year contract worth up to $5.5 million. $3 million of that is guaranteed. And the New York Giants made their second big move in 3 days. They agreed to terms with former Tennessee Titans cornerback Adoree Jackson. The deal for 3 years and $39 million. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Kokopah Casino is open for business 24 hours a day and committed to your safety. Play in comfort and cleanliness on the Kokopah Casino floor, featuring all your favorite games, properly spaced and meeting social distancing guidelines. Relax and play at the friendliest casino in Yuma, making sure you're comfortable with constant disinfection, safety precautions, and welcoming smiles for your visit. Winning is just around the corner at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
And right now, we're going to take a look at financial news, a brief look at the weather. All brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned security service protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprints to the public. So what's happening in the market? Well, a lot of things. Yeah, and well, one of the things, and it could affect California's senators, Dianne Feinstein, Alex Padilla, are pushing the Biden administration to set a date after which automakers would no longer be allowed to sell gasoline-powered cars in the U.S. If you remember, last September, Governor Newsom signed an executive order that all new passenger cars and trucks sold in the state be zero-emission vehicles by 2035. Meanwhile, counterfeit vaccine cards and what are being billed as COVID-19 vaccines are for sale on the dark web. Security researchers said they've discovered listings for COVID-19 vaccines from various brands, such as AstraZeneca and Johnson & Johnson, for up to $1,000 a dose, as well as at least 20 vaccine certificates for $200 each. The dark web is a part of the internet not detected by search engines, where cyber criminals often sell and buy illicit materials, things like credit card numbers, drugs, cyber weapons, and now apparently coronavirus-related products. Right now, the Dow Jones Industrial's off 87 points, the S&P 500 down 4, the NASDAQ off 18, gold down $9.60 an ounce, oil has dropped $2.60 a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours, 365 days a year.
It will be sunny today with a high near 74, west wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 55, west winds 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25 miles an hour. There is a 10% chance of showers before 7 p.m. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 78, northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. We have 60 degrees, 55% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes, Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownie's Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownie's Diner in Brawley.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
And CBS News brought to you by El Centro Regional Medical Center. We're ready and open to serve your family.
This is your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kaif, and Colorado Governor Jared Polis expressing sorrow after the mass shooting in Boulder that left 10 people dead.
My heart aches today, and I think all of ours does as Coloradans, as Americans.
The scene was a supermarket, and among those killed, a city police officer who was a father of 7. And this morning, authorities are speaking for the first time about the suspect.
This suspect has been identified as Ahmad Alyssa, 21 of Arvada. He has been charged with 10 counts of murder in the first degree and will be shortly transported to the Boulder County Jail.
Police Chief Maris Harold.
We are going to do everything in our power to make sure this suspect has a thorough trial and we'll do a thorough investigation.
The shooting in Colorado marked today in the U.S. Senate. Illinois Democrat Dick Durbin.
I could ask for a moment of silence for the mass shooting in Boulder last night, for the shooting in Atlanta 6 days ago, for the 29 mass shootings that occurred this month. But in addition to a moment of silence, I would like to ask for a moment of action.
AstraZeneca says it should have updated data results by the end of the week on the efficacy of its vaccine. U.S. health officials say outdated information was used to calculate the result that came out this week. CBS's Dr. David Agus says it all comes as the vaccine maker hopes it'll be the 4th one available in the U.S. soon.
This certainly brings, question into the data reporting, into what's going on here. And, when I look at this, this is the dominant vaccine in the world, and we've just questioned the data around it.
From the foreign desk, CBS's Vicky Barker in London tells us about a surge in virus cases in parts of Europe.
The situation is very serious, says German Chancellor Angela Merkel, announcing a tough new lockdown over Easter. And France and Poland have reintroduced partial lockdowns as their infection rates take off. Cam.
The Biden administration's coming up with a $3 trillion infrastructure bill that would include money for roads and hospitals and green energy systems. CBS's Nancy Cordes says Democrats have indicated a willingness to go it alone to get it passed if need be.
If Democrats try to pay for these infrastructure initiatives with higher taxes on wealthy Americans or corporations, then it's going to be very difficult to pick up any Republican support.
The government says new home sales plunged more than 18% last month as low inventory and bad weather chilled the market. Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 91 points. NASDAQ is down 13. The S&P 500 down 3 points. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
Hey, James, that order just doubled. We got to move fast here.
Indeed knows unexpected growth can stretch your business thin.
Somebody pick up that phone.
Like at Luca's Gourmet Frozen Pizza Company. To operate at scale, he needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
What do you want to da-da-da?
What do you want to da-da-da?
I have no idea what to da-da-da. We could switch to Progressive da.
Oh yeah?
We could switch to Progressive and sa.
Okay.
We could sa and have to buy some za.
Oh yeah, let's switch to Progressive da and get some za with the money we saw.
Yeah.
Now we know we're gonna da-da-da.
These days, nothing is normal and everything is weird. But you could still save big when you switch to Progressive. It might just be the most normal thing you da-da-da.
Quote the da at Progressive.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates.
It's election day in Israel.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is fighting for his political survival in Israel's fourth election in 2 years.
We need a stable, right-wing government that will take care of all the citizens of Israel, and only I can bring this.
Netanyahu has been weakened by a corruption trial, so this election may end like the previous three, in political stalemate. Robert Berger, CBS News, Jerusalem.
The company that makes heavy-duty diesel Ram trucks is telling some owners to park them outdoors due to the risk of an engine fire. Fiat Chrysler's recalling just over 20,000 of them. Pickup and chassis cab trucks have heater relays that can overheat. 2021 models. Iowa and Kansas were the upset victims in Indy yesterday as the NCAA hoop tournament now heads to the Sweet 16. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
It's all about the nose. It's your air filter, the first line of defense against bacteria and viruses. If too many germs get stuck in your nose, guess what? You get sick. That's why it's so important to keep your nose clean, just like washing your hands. Nasal irrigation gets rid of germs by rinsing the nasal cavity, but neti pots are hard to use and, frankly, kind of gross. Now there's a better way to keep your nose clean and help your body protect itself. It's called Navage Nasal Care. Navage uses powered suction to flush out allergens, mucus, bacteria, and viruses. Millions use Navage for fast, all-natural relief from sinus congestion and allergies, and to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier without drugs. Navage is easy to use, affordable, and comes with an absolute guarantee of satisfaction. You wash your hands and brush your teeth every day. Now it's time to start cleaning your nose with Navage. At Navage.com, CVS, Walgreens, Bed Bath, Target, and Rite Aid. Navage, N-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Central Regional Medical Center, we're ready and open to care for you and your family. We want to assure you that ECRMC is doing everything possible to keep you safe and healthy. As part of these efforts, we now offer the convenience of telemedicine room and visit your doctor on your phone, tablet, or computer instead. Don't delay the care you need. Make an appointment today by calling us at 760-482-5000. ECRMC, open to care.
CBS News brought to you by El Centro Regional Medical Center. ECRMC, open to care.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 1230 KXO.